Well, good afternoon, gentlemen and ladies. I have some TTMs and some pickups. I'm going to show you. This is what happens when you take some day. You know, you're not home. You get a bunch of cards. So let me show you what I got. I got these cool this cool set of 93 Major League rookies, and they're kind of like playing cards. Really cool. Some TTM material in there. And then I got these rookies with Vlad on the top. That one might have to be PSA'd. We'll see. This one, I think I'm going to send a PSA also. Picked this up on eBay for 99 cents. 91 score Griffey for the PC. So we'll check that one out. And then let me show you the autographs that I got. First thing I'm going to show you. I like this. I like my mini helmets. I don't get to see them very often. But this one is a Atlanta Falcons player. Really, really good defensive end. In the late 60s and 70s, Mr. Claude Humphrey on his Atlanta Falcons helmet. So, very, very, very happy to get that one. Picked that up in an auction. I think it was like $6, $6 or $7. And then I got this card, hand signed. This is a 96 Select, Pete Shark. Picked that up in an auction. Maybe $1, $2 maybe. I don't know. Something like that. Now, let me show you the TTMs I got today. Bunch of baseball. No big names, but I got to tell you, some of these signatures are some of the best signatures that I've seen on these cards. And it's these 80s and 90s cards pop, man. I mean, I know there's 17 zillion, cards out there from that time, but these things really pop. This guy was a pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. Not for very long. Not a pun either. But very nice signature. Mr. Bill Long. That came out really nice on that 89 Donruss. So that was cool. And then this is an 88 or a 90 Donruss. This guy was a pitcher, another pitcher for the Cardinals for a few years. Pretty good relief pitcher for them, and he signed it in black, and the black popped on this, really did. Mr. Scott Terry. I'm going to say that a lot. These things are, these baseball successes pop, man. This guy was a lefty for the Pirates and some other teams in his career. He was also with the Braves. Pretty good pitcher. Really, again, pop, man. Look at that, Mr. Zane Smith. That is a sweet-looking signature right there. And then this guy was a relief pitcher with the Astros and the Rangers and the Braves. Pretty good player for a long time. I sent him this one. This is a 92 Donruss. Mr. Duane Henry. Came out nice, and then he included a 89 Topps, also signed in blue. So that was really nice. This guy was a relief pitcher in the 70s for the Padres and the Reds. He was with the Padres for a while. Pretty good relief pitcher. And this one, again, signed in blue, came out really nice. 78 Topps of Mr. Dave Tomlin. And then this one didn't pop because it's dark, a little bit dark, and I knew that when I sent it, but he signed it nicely in blue. This guy, when he came up, he was supposed to be something big for the Braves. I remember when he came up. And Sorry, for the Braves. He pitched for the Braves. When he came up for the Mets, he was supposed to be something huge. Never turned into that. He was a serviceable starter. Mr. Charlie Poole. It looks better on the camera. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but, you know. And then this is my favorite one. This is a 92 Fleer. This guy was a pretty good left-hander out of the bullpen for the Angels and the Indians for a lot of years. He was a good pitcher, and this one came out really nice in blue. It pops right off the thing. Mr. Scott Bales. That really looks cool. Very happy with those. Now, on to the football. I'm going to start with this guy. This guy really hooked me up here. And I've seen on Star Tiger that he does do that. He hooks people up. This guy does some great work. He's a minister now, and he does some great work with youth kids. Like there's old man kids with youth in his community. Just a great guy from everything everybody says. This is a 1971 Topps of Mr. Mike McCoy. And then he also sent this 3x5 that he signed. And he also sent me 3 of these babies. And he signed 2 of them and did not sign the other one, but that's okay. He hooked me up, man. That's really cool. And then we're going to go to the vintage. We're going to start with 61 Topps. This guy was a defensive tackle for the Minnesota Vikings. And you have to look close to see the signature. It's very small. He signed it in pen. Mr. Ed Culpepper. And then this guy, I wasn't sure whether I had the right address, but apparently I did. He signed this in pen. This is a 64 Topps. I've got quite a few of these 64 signs. 64s signed now. Mr. Daynard Paulson. And then this one, I really like this one. This one, again, this is an older card, and it really pops with this blue. He signed it in blue Sharpie, and it looks sweet. This guy was a fullback for the Eagles for a pretty long time. Pretty good player, and so he signed it in blue for me. It's 58 Topps of Mr. Dick Bielski. Really looks nice. Really looks sweet. Card's in nice shape. And pretty excited to get those. So that is my mail day. Sorry for the length of the video, but you know, I take a couple days off. I'm out on the road for a couple days, and I come back, and that's what I got. So hope everybody else had a great mail day and a great 4th of July, and we'll talk to you.